this week's edition of the Everyday Ouch. Here we are at the Staten Island Ferry.
May I have your attention, please? Welcome aboard the Staten Island Ferry. Please take a moment and pay attention to the following safety announcements. During docking, stay off the stairs, ramps, and landings until the ferry has come to a complete stop at the terminal. Failure to do so could result in serious injury. In case of an emergency, listen for announcements and instructions from the crew. For assistance, see uniformed crew members located on each deck. Thank you for riding the Staten Island Ferry.
We are here on the Staten Island Ferry with Lucrecia Briceño, an electrician who lives in Staten Island, who travels daily back and forth on this very ship to work. Now, Lucrecia has been suffering from a series of migraine headaches, and we're going to ask her a little bit about it.
Well, a migraine headache is
so that these are people who may have never had it.
a migraine headache.
We got to give them the what is. Can you transmit that information?
I guess it will be if somebody is hammering your brain. It's like somebody's pushing it and making it throb, and you can't make it stop. I think that the hardest thing about it is the migraine, or the more complex relationship with your migraine is like, how do you make it stop? And how much, the degree of pain could vary all the time, but when it's the hardest thing, you really want to not to be, just because it hurts so much. It's like somebody's constantly pushing you, and you cannot even touch the part that you're getting, pushed is inside your head. So, you try to massage it, you try to touch it, you want to soothe it, but it just keeps going and going and going and going. If I'm doing this, I'm not stopping because I don't want to.
Okay. During the Civil War, both Robert E. Lee and Ulysses S. Grant suffered from long and repeated migraine headaches. Thomas Jefferson endured migraines while helping to author the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, was also a migraine sufferer. In fact, contemporary doctors have suggested that much of the king's well-publicized drug use was actually an attempt to self-medicate his headaches, as opposed to a hedonistic pursuit.
There you go, my little cocktail. This one over here is my this is like my control substance. It's actually a muscle relaxer, but a barbiturate. So this is my...
That's a barbiturate.
That's a barbiturate.
Only if you have a migraine are you allowed to take this.
No. Give me.
Just put this right
here. No, give me.
Lewis Carroll, the author of Alice in Wonderland, suffered from migraines as well and experienced what's called an hallucinogenic aura. So about an hour prior to the onset of the migraine, he'd have sensations of rapidly shrinking or growing larger. His vision would become double, and he'd have an impaired sense of time. Many people think that the adventures of Alice in Wonderland are essentially descriptions of these hallucinogenic experiences prior to the onset of a migraine.
Body's reacting to it.
Hi, Mom. Huh? Now listen, I can't talk right now. Go. No, I'm on the. No, Ma, ask Uncle Tio. I gotta go. I'm turning my phone off.
May I have your attention, please? The ferry will be docking shortly.
I was in bed, laying down, and I had so much pain in my head. So there was so much pain irradiating that I keep, yelling and asking my boyfriend, please cut my head open so you can relieve this pressure. I get nauseous, I start vomiting, I lose control of my feelings and emotions. But there's not a cure for it. That's the sad part about it. It's about pain control, but it's never about a cure. You're trying to live your life. You're trying to do things. You're trying to fall in love and cook and take a shower and try to get your work done. And
while something's just pounding every moment.
Exactly.
All passengers must depart the ferry at this time. Thank you for riding the Staten Island Ferry.
Muchas gracias por vernos aquí en OPP TV. Nos vemos pronto. Chao.